Chosen one, you didn't just happen to click on this video. This video was sent to find you. There's something you need to hear, something that will change the way you see what's happening in your life right now. By the end of this message, you will understand how to recognize and welcome this divinely sent friend into your life, and how this connection will bring you the freedom you've been seeking. And if you're one of the chosen ones, you'll feel it. You won't want to. Click away, because what's revealed at the end is for you. This moment is not ordinary. You're standing on the edge of a supernatural shift. The doors you've been knocking on, they're about to open. The waiting is turning into receiving, and as a chosen one, you're stepping into a new dimension of grace and glory. You are chosen, not by man, but by God. And He led you here because He's getting you ready, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, for the calling over your life. Before we go deeper, take that first leap of faith now. Tap the like button as your act of obedience and faith. It may be simple, but it helps this prophetic message reach countless others who are praying for a word from God. Subscribe to receive every divine message God releases through this channel. This is your sanctuary, your daily word, your connection to a community chosen to walk in power. Drop 32 thieves in the comments to say, I align myself with heaven's plan and walk in supernatural grace today. Share one thing you need prayer for today in the comments. Then be a blessing to someone else by responding to their request with faith and love. We are building something powerful together, a community rooted in faith, lifting each other up and standing on God's promises. The power of prayer is multiplied in unity. Drop your request, pray for someone else, and let the blessings flow back into your life. Don't wait. Comment your prayer request now and take part in this powerful chain of faith. You were led here for a reason. This community of faith is your home. Embrace it. Want to help this message reach even more people? Becoming a channel member is an optional way to support this movement of faith. Every bit makes a difference. Chosen one, within the sacred chambers of your heart, you navigate terrains unseen by the casual eye. You carry burdens that are not etched in lines on your face, yet they weigh upon your spirit like stones gathered over time. These are the silent struggles, the unspoken anxieties, the persistent yearnings that resonate in the quiet hours, often dismissed by the clamor of the world outside. The world, in its relentless pursuit of self-reliance and rugged individualism, often whispers a deceptive narrative that strength resides in solitary endurance, that true power is found in bearing every weight alone. You are bombarded with messages of independence, of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, of being an island unto yourself. But beneath the surface of this worldly mantra, a profound truth lies dormant, waiting to be awakened within you. What if in the gentle stillness of this moment, I revealed to you that this very isolation, this self-imposed fortress of solitude, is not your strength, but rather the very impediment obstructing your path to breakthrough? You were never designed to traverse the labyrinth of life in utter isolation. From the very genesis of creation, connection and communion were woven into the fabric of existence. Just as Elijah, the mighty prophet who called down fire from heaven and confronted kings, found himself in the desolate wilderness, consumed by loneliness and despair after his monumental victory on Mount Carmel, so too may you find yourself experiencing a profound disconnect, a chilling sense of abandonment, even when the very essence of divine assistance is closer than the breath you draw. The crux of your struggle is not rooted in God's absence. He is ever present, an unwavering beacon in the darkest night. The true impediment lies in the subtle, often unconscious resistance you may harbor towards the very support He is meticulously orchestrating to send your way. You are intrinsically designed for community, for the interwoven tapestry of human connection, for the solace of shoulders upon which to lean when the journey becomes arduous, for the unwavering support of hands, outstretched to lift you when you stumble and fall. The adversary, the master of deception, whispers insidious lies into the corridors of your mind, attempting to convince you that vulnerability is synonymous with weakness, that seeking help is an admission of defeat, a blemish upon your strength. But divine truth, the unwavering light that pierces through the shadows of doubt, unveils a radically different reality. True strength is not found in stoic solitude, but in the courageous embrace of unity. Breakthrough, the transformative shift you yearn for, often materializes not through individual grit alone, but on the ethereal wings of divine partnership, borne by the grace of shared journeys. You are not, and were never intended to be, an isolated island, adrift in a vast and turbulent sea. Your protracted season of solitary burden-bearing is gracefully drawing to a close. God, in His infinite wisdom and unwavering love, is meticulously orchestrating a divine connection, a loyal and steadfast friend, specifically appointed and anointed for this very pivotal chapter of your life's unfolding narrative. This is not a random encounter, not a fleeting acquaintance, but a strategic alliance, divinely ordained from the celestial realms, arriving at precisely the divinely appointed moment to shatter the oppressive chains of isolation that bind you, and usher you into a resplendent new realm of unwavering support, immeasurable strength, and boundless freedom. This is not merely any friendship. It is a sacred covenant, a partnership forged in the fires of divine purpose, poised to ignite a transformative journey of liberation and shared victory. Some revelations are not meant to be consumed in haste, like fast food for the soul. They are meant to be savored, ruminated upon, allowed to gently unfold within the fertile ground of your heart, like a seed slowly germinating beneath the nurturing soil. If you feel a gentle pull to linger in this sacred space, to delve deeper into these profound truths, and to embark on a more expansive exploration of divine wisdom, then the ebook, The 10 Hidden Truths of Jesus' Parables, awaits you, a treasure trove of spiritual insight. This is not merely a collection of teachings, it is a compendium of divine strategies, meticulously crafted and divinely inspired, designed to illuminate your path and equip you with the spiritual tools necessary to navigate the complexities of life with unwavering purpose, steward your earthly and spiritual resources with divine wisdom, and experience a profound and lasting restoration of emotional and spiritual well-being. Within its pages, you will discover not just intellectual understanding, but practical keys to unlock the hidden depths of Jesus' timeless parables, revealing their potent relevance to your everyday existence. This special edition, imbued with transformative power and divine guidance, is available for a season, a window of opportunity divinely timed for those who are ready to receive. The portal to this transformative resource, the link to unlock these hidden truths, is nestled in the first comment below, waiting for your discerning click to embark on this enriching journey of spiritual discovery. Step 1. Acknowledge the weight. You cannot receive help if you deny the burden. Chosen one, the inaugural step on this transformative journey, the foundational pillar upon which your liberation will be built, is the courageous and honest act of acknowledging the weight you are carrying. To deny the burden, to pretend it doesn't exist, is to inadvertently prolong the very struggle you seek to overcome. It is akin to navigating a dense fog, refusing to acknowledge the obscured path, and thus remaining lost in its disorienting embrace, just as the woman with the issue of blood, who had endured years of suffering and societal ostracization, recognized with unwavering clarity her desperate and profound need for healing. reaching out in faith to touch the hem of Jesus's garment, so too must you cultivate a similar level of self-awareness and acknowledge your inherent need for support. Cast aside the veil of false bravado, the societal pressure to project an image of unwavering self-sufficiency. Don't succumb to the deceptive whisper that admitting you are carrying too much is a sign of weakness or inadequacy. In the eyes of the divine, this courageous act of acknowledgement is not a mark of failure. It is, in fact, the inaugural stride towards true and lasting freedom. It is the pivotal turning point, the moment you consciously choose to dismantle the facade of solitary strength and intentionally open yourself to the divine assistance that has been meticulously prepared and readily available for you all along. Reflect upon the parable of the prodigal son, who in his youthful arrogance squandered his inheritance and descended into the depths of despair, hitting rock bottom in a distant land. It was only in that moment of utter destitution, stripped bare of all pretense and self-deception, that he finally recognized his profound need for home, for belonging, for the nurturing embrace of his father's love. Similarly, acknowledging your burden, confronting the weight you carry with unflinching honesty, is your personal turning point. It is the sacred moment you cease pretending to be an invincible island, capable of weathering every storm alone, and instead gracefully extend your hands, palms open, to receive the divine help that is already being poured out, like a river of grace, into your life. Your courageous honesty, your willingness to be vulnerable before the divine and before yourself, unlocks the floodgates of divine intervention, paving the way for God to move powerfully and purposefully in your life. Step 2. Open your heart to receive. Pride blocks divine assistance. Chosen one. Beyond the mere acknowledgement of your burdens lies a deeper, more transformative step, the intentional act of opening your heart to receive the very help God is lovingly sending your way. Your heart, the sacred sanctuary of your soul, must be cultivated as fertile ground, receptive and yielding to the seeds of divine assistance. For pride, in its insidious and multifaceted forms, can erect an impenetrable wall around your heart, effectively blocking the very blessings, the very support that are divinely ordained and meticulously designed to enrich your life. Pride whispers subtle lies, convincing you that you are above needing help, that seeking assistance somehow diminishes your worth or competence. Reflect upon the poignant narrative of Naaman, the esteemed Syrian commander, afflicted with leprosy, who almost forfeited his miraculous healing due to the subtle yet powerful grip of pride. Initially, he vehemently rejected the seemingly simple instruction to wash himself 7 times in the muddy waters of the Jordan River, deeming it beneath his dignity, an affront to his esteemed status. He had preconceived notions of how healing should manifest, expecting grand gestures and elaborate rituals, failing to recognize that divine intervention often arrives through unexpected and humble avenues. Humility, the antithesis of pride, is the master key that unlocks the door to divine intervention. It is the posture of receptivity, the willingness to lay aside your own preconceived notions and embrace the often unconventional pathways through which God chooses to work. Divine assistance, including the arrival of a divinely sent friend, may manifest through avenues you least expect, in forms you may initially overlook or even dismiss. Release the tenacious grip of the need to appear perpetually self-sufficient, to project an image of unwavering strength and independence. Embrace vulnerability, not as a sign of weakness, but as a posture of profound receptivity, a sacred openness to the flow of divine grace. Just as Mary, in her humble and unwavering faith, declared to the angel Gabriel, Let it be done to me according to your word, surrendering her will to the divine plan with complete trust and openness. So too must you open the innermost chambers of your heart and declare with unwavering conviction, God, I am ready to receive the support you are sending. I release the barriers of pride and welcome your divine assistance into every facet of my being. Step 3. Recognize divine alignment. This friend is not random but appointed, chosen one. As you open your heart and become receptive to divine assistance, be discerning and keenly aware. The friend who is poised to enter your life in this season is not a mere coincidence, not a random encounter orchestrated by chance. This is a divinely appointed connection, a strategic alliance meticulously crafted in the celestial realms, specifically designed and dispatched for this precise chapter of your life's unfolding narrative. This friendship will transcend the realm of ordinary acquaintances. It will resonate with a profound sense of divine orchestration, marked by an unmistakable feeling of spiritual alignment. Seek and discern the hallmarks of this divine appointment, a palpable resonance with your spirit, an undeniable harmony of purpose, and a heart that radiates and reflects the boundless love of God. This connection will feel qualitatively different from your everyday interactions, imbued with a depth, a resonance, a spiritual gravity that sets it apart. It will be characterized by a sense of divine orchestration, as though the very heavens have conspired to bring you together at this precise juncture in time. Reflect upon the timeless bond between Ruth and Naomi, a relationship that transcended the boundaries of mere human connection. Theirs was not a friendship born of happenstance, but a divinely woven tapestry of loyalty, unwavering support, and shared destiny. Their bond was far more profound than mere chance encounters. It was a sacred covenant, a testament to the enduring power of divine friendship, forged in the crucible of shared experiences and a mutual devotion to God. Therefore, chosen one, cultivate a posture of fervent prayer and unwavering discernment. Petition God to open the eyes of your spirit, to sharpen your intuitive senses, enabling you to recognize and embrace this divinely appointed connection with clarity and unwavering faith. Ask for the wisdom to distinguish between fleeting acquaintances and the profound significance of a divinely ordained friendship. For this is not simply about acquiring any friend to fill a void. It is about discerning and embracing the one specifically chosen, divinely dispatched, and strategically positioned to lift you, strengthen you, and propel you forward with unwavering momentum towards the fulfillment of your divine purpose in this pivotal season of your life. Step 4. Embrace vulnerability. Strength is found in shared burdens. Chosen. 1. True and lasting friendship, particularly one that is divinely ordained and spiritually grounded, necessitates the courageous embrace of vulnerability. It is within the safe haven of openness and authenticity that genuine connection flourishes and deepens. Grant yourself permission to be seen, truly seen, by this divinely sent friend. Burdens, imperfections, and all. Cast aside the fear of exposure, the anxiety of judgment, and step into the liberating space of genuine vulnerability. Reflect upon the profound and deeply intimate friendship between David and Jonathan, a bond that transcended earthly kingship and societal expectations. David, the future king, confided in Jonathan, the king's son, sharing his deepest fears, his vulnerabilities, and the very real threats to his life. This courageous act of sharing vulnerabilities was not perceived as weakness, but rather as a testament to the strength of their bond, a foundation upon which unwavering trust and mutual support were built. The insidious voice of the enemy, the architect of isolation and division, relentlessly attempts to convince you that vulnerability is a perilous exposure, a chink in your armor. a weakness to be exploited. But divine truth, illuminated by the unwavering light of God's love, reveals a radically different perspective. Vulnerability is not a source of weakness. It is, in fact, the very bridge that connects human hearts, fostering empathy, compassion, and profound understanding. Think of the early church depicted in the book of Acts, a vibrant community characterized by radical generosity and unwavering unity. They shared everything in common, not merely material resources, but also their innermost hearts, their burdens, their joys, and their sorrows. This communal sharing of life, this profound vulnerability within the body of believers, was not merely about logistical support. It was about the interwoven tapestry of shared hearts and burdens, a collective strength forged in the fires of mutual vulnerability. Therefore, Chosen One, intentionally and courageously embrace vulnerability with this divinely sent friend. Cultivate a safe space of openness, honesty, and unwavering acceptance within the sanctuary of your friendship. It is within this sacred space, nurtured by vulnerability and trust, that true healing, profound growth, and lasting transformation will flourish, blossoming into a beautiful testament to the power of divine partnership. Step 5. Trust divine timing. God's plan unfolds perfectly. Chosen One, this divinely orchestrated connection, this friendship appointed from above, is arriving in your life in perfect divine timing. Release the urge to force the unfolding of this relationship, to rush its natural progression, or to impose your own temporal framework upon its development. Instead, cultivate a posture of patient receptivity, surrendering to the gentle rhythm of God's perfect schedule, trusting implicitly in His sovereign plan. Like Joseph, who endured years of unjust imprisonment, facing betrayal and hardship with unwavering faith, before his divinely orchestrated elevation to a position of unprecedented power and influence in Egypt. God's timing is often vastly different from our limited human perception of time. His perspective transcends the constraints of earthly calendars, encompassing the vast expanse of eternity. You may have diligently prayed for support, for companionship, for a friend to walk alongside you in this season, for what may feel like an extended period of time. And now, in this very moment, as you listen to these words, the answer to your prayers is tangibly manifesting, drawing closer with each breath you take. Resist the temptation to question the perceived delay, to succumb to doubts about the timing of this divine intervention. Instead, anchor your soul in the unwavering assurance that God's plan for your life is unfolding with impeccable precision and perfect orchestration. This friendship, arriving now at this specific juncture in your journey, is not a moment too late, nor a moment too early. It is arriving precisely on time, divinely synchronized to fulfill His ultimate purposes for you, to propel you towards your destiny, and to equip you for the extraordinary journey that lies ahead. Rest in the profound peace that surpasses all understanding, knowing that God's timing is not merely good, it is always unequivocally perfect. Chosen One, allow this profound truth to resonate deep within the very core of your spirit. You are not and never will be truly alone. The steadfast friend you desperately need, the unwavering support your heart has been yearning for, is not a distant, ethereal hope shimmering on the horizon of your future. It is, in fact, already set, in motion, divinely orchestrated and actively unfolding in the present moment. God, in His infinite omniscience and boundless compassion, has witnessed your silent struggles, perceived the unspoken burdens you have carried in the solitude of your heart, and meticulously heard every whispered prayer, every tearful plea for solace and companionship, and He is answering in ways that are both profound and deeply personal. This moment right now is your angel unaware moment. Open your spiritual eyes, awaken your discerning heart. This divine connection, this lifeline of friendship, may manifest in unexpected and unconventional ways. It might appear through someone you already know, a dormant connection rekindled with renewed purpose, or through the introduction of a completely new soul into the tapestry of your life, a stranger who will soon become an indispensable companion on your journey. But regardless of the form it takes, recognize the unmistakable hallmarks of divine appointment. This is not merely any friend. This is a lifeline, divinely dispatched from the very heart of God, sent to lift you when you are weary, to strengthen you when you are weak, and to walk alongside you with unwavering loyalty as you navigate the path towards the breakthrough that awaits you on the horizon. This is your divinely appointed season to release the oppressive weight of solitary burden-bearing, to wholeheartedly embrace the transformative power of divine partnership, and to step boldly into a resplendent new dimension of freedom, unwavering support, and boundless grace. Just as the disciples were purposefully sent out 2 by 2, embarking on their mission of spreading the gospel in pairs, you too are meant to journey through life with divine companionship, experiencing the multiplied strength and unwavering encouragement that comes from walking alongside a friend who is aligned with God's purpose for your life. Receive this truth, chosen one, with open arms and a receptive heart. Your burden is being lifted gently but surely from your shoulders. Your season of freedom is drawing near, like the dawn breaking after a long and arduous night. Your divinely appointed friend is either already present in your life, waiting to be recognized, or is faithfully on their way, divinely guided and purposefully directed to walk alongside you into your promised breakthrough, a journey of shared victory and unwavering faith. Tonight, before you surrender to the embrace of sleep in the quiet sanctuary of your heart, speak this prayer with unwavering sincerity and heartfelt intention. Father God, I open my heart fully and completely to receive the divine friendship you are lovingly sending into my life. I release the ingrained need to carry my burdens in solitary silence, surrendering the illusion of self-sufficiency. I place my unwavering trust in your perfect divine timing, knowing that your plan unfolds with impeccable precision. I wholeheartedly welcome this divinely appointed support into every aspect of my being, believing that this friendship is a gift from your loving hand, designed to guide me, strengthen me, and walk alongside me towards the breakthrough you have promised. Now, chosen one, do not depart from this sacred space without actively participating in this divine movement of faith and community. Take a moment to comment below, sharing one burden you are courageously ready to release, one area where you are specifically seeking prayer and divine support. And then extend your hand in faith and compassion, replying to the comment of someone else, offering words of encouragement, lifting them up in prayer, and embodying the very essence of divine friendship. The transformative power of collective faith is not merely a theological concept, it is a tangible, palpable reality. Miracles, both great and small, demonstrably happen when we come together in unity, interwoven by the threads of shared faith and mutual support. If this message has resonated deeply within the chambers of your heart, if it has stirred a flicker of hope or ignited a flame of faith within your soul, do not keep this transformative revelation confined to yourself. Someone you know, someone in your sphere of influence, desperately needs to hear these words today. Share this video generously, extending this lifeline of hope and encouragement to those who are walking through seasons of darkness or isolation. And subscribe to this channel, ensuring that you never miss another divine revelation, another message of hope, another beacon of light illuminating your path. And if you feel a divine calling, a gentle prompting in your spirit to actively support this mission of spreading faith and hope, there are two powerful and tangible ways you can partner with us in this sacred endeavor. Consider becoming a channel member, joining a community of like-minded believers who are committed to nurturing this space of faith and extending its reach to countless others who are yearning for messages of hope and encouragement. It is completely optional, a free act of your will, but every contribution, regardless of size, makes a profound and lasting impact. Or if you feel led, send a super thanks, a tangible expression of your gratitude and support. Every contribution, no matter how seemingly small, collectively strengthens this channel immensely, empowering us to continue disseminating God's unwavering word, His timeless wisdom and His boundless love to those who need it most, reaching the corners of the earth with messages of hope and redemption. Thank you, Chosen One, for being an integral part of this divine movement, for your open heart, your unwavering faith, and your willingness to participate in this sacred journey. You are not just an audience member. You are a vital thread in this tapestry of faith, a blessing to this community, and a cherished child of God.